Hi there, Aries. My apologies for not being around for a month. I've had a lot on my plate, juggling too much, and I'm grateful to be here. And this is just a quick video. This is what I can offer up right now. Um, so let's get into it. We have our energy being as time to go. And this oracle is, well, it is as it says, it's time to go for whatever reason. So I'm reading this as past, present, future, moving forward. And it looks like in the past there may have been a situation that, so the way I want to present it is almost illusionary to a certain degree for some. It presented certain, why am I saying like certain cues? Okay, so the way that I'm being shown this Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, there was something here where it's like the emotions were very enwrapped in a situation that felt secure. It had the momentum to become secure. That was your intention, or that was what you were feeling at the time. And there's something within this connection that is not that way. It did not turn out that way. There was some sort of disconnect where it's like now we have to see the truth behind what the illusions were and we have to move forward. It's something that's uncomfortable, and it's like what I'm feeling is like we're trying to come to grips with assimilating to the now. And that's kind of what this Nine of Swords feels like. It's assimilating to the now, recognizing that what was shown and presented in the past may be just what we want. It's a projection of what we want. We came to a situation, we came to a connection with the energy to nurture, to fulfill, to move forward, to have something that is long lasting and emotionally expressive, abundant, connected. And this doesn't just have to be with romantic connections. This can also be with family connections, friends that have been your friends for years or however long. But there's an element of really giving your all in a situation. And now we are in this position of the Nine of Swords, which is all about the emotions and the mental energies that are being put into a situation singularly. This or it's you that is worrying about things most. And so it feels like within this energy, this is almost, it's time to get out of this energy, Aries. It's time to reassess what we've learned, reassess where we are and who we've become through this. And it's important that we not take whatever this experience has been as cause to be jaded, as cause to be upset with everybody moving forward. This is a personal lesson for you to become stronger. It's for you to master your own emotions, and how long you spend on grief, how long you spend on not knowing, because we can drive ourselves crazy not knowing something, feeling like we've been left in the dust, or feeling like every avenue that we tried, it just, nothing ever panned out the way that we had hoped. It's almost as if we start to blame ourselves or find fault with ourselves. If I were different, this could have been this way. If I had shown something else, this could have been this way. In truth, it's what it is. We don't get to change that. You know, you were how you were and people are how they are. And here it feels like we go from this very, very sense of contentment to a very big drop off here where we have everything shaken apart. And the reality of it is, it's time to go. And so now that we've spent this time emotionally kind of racking our brains and being painful within ourselves, here, the in this present moment, it's asking for us to find the fortitude and to trust the process within the healing, to trust the process within what lessons have you learned. You know, it's all personal. And for some of you, it's merely just, how long do I spend grieving a situation? How long do I spend feeling sad about a relationship? How long do I spend feeling sad about maybe how off the mark I was, or how much I projected onto somebody, or how much I gave of myself, and I opened my world and I opened my family and my friends to situations to have them commingle, and things were not that way. And so here it's like we're extracting ourselves from that so we can actually start getting moving again. And that's a beautiful energy when we come to the Queen of Wands, because she is somebody that learns through her experience. She's somebody that makes changes in her life based on the experiences that she's had with others, based on the things that she's dealt with within herself. If anything, it fortifies her with courage. It gives her the honesty to look at situations and say, okay, I did that this way. Let me do it this way now. Let me try something different, But also with this queen, the Queen of Wands, she's an energy that really wants to move forward in a new path, new direction. She's very autonomous. She's a one woman show. She's highly attractive. She's somebody, it's perfect energy for bouncing back. This is like the Queen of Wands represents like a reemergence into newness, but we have to shake off that old. We have to trust the time to go is time to go. It's time to go now, you know. And of course, we'll go back into the feelings of pain. We wallow, we do our things, but it's about learning the lessons. It's about the growth that comes through here. And with the Queen of Wands, it says, move forward, trust the process. This is to fortify you so that you are stronger, more independent person, so that you can know that about yourself. I feel here that there's we've kind of had our emotions rocked, or our world rocked a little bit here, Aries, and it's asking for us to be present with the now, and it's asking for us to claim the pieces of us that actually, create a new being, a new sense of self. The Queen of Wands is asking you, step into the new role, step into the new experience that is uniquely yours, and it is how you create it. It is by your design. But she is also one that says, it's time to go, but in a good way. It's time to go now. Strike while the iron is hot. Move forward. Push through the drudge and the tumultuous energy. Master your emotions and move forward. So that's the energy that's being presented here. Let me get a different deck and I'll just clarify each of these cards here really quick. Show me the Ten of Cups. You have the Medicine Wheel. This is the wheel of fortune in reverse. This energy can talk about a realization where it's like we have had to use our judgment in a situation because we realize that something isn't working out the way again, I keep getting this projection. It's a projection of how we want things to go. It's a projection of how we want things to be. And if anything, if we were to continue in that vein, in that direction, it would actually pull us back into this cycle. So no matter how good your intentions were, no matter how much you showed up, we're realizing that with whatever collective, whatever family member, whatever parent, whatever lover, whatever relationship this is, whatever lack of harmony we've been a part of, if we continue to give to it, it's going to give us a specific flavor. It's going to give us a specific outcome. And it keeps us stuck on the wheel of karma. It keeps us stuck in these repetitive cycles. And so this is, again, like this energy of the appearance of, the guise of, the illusion. That's what I started this energy out with, because that's what kept hitting me on the head. The illusion of what was happy or sustainable or what we thought was is not what we thought it was. And now we have to assimilate to the truth of it. We have to use our judgment. Here with that Queen of Wands, she's saying, learn from your mistakes, learn from the experience. Nothing is really a mistake. It's just an experience. It's for you to grow from. But also, as much as that Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, that Queen of Wands craves the Wheel of Fortune upright. And the time to go is the time to go to create that wheel upright. It is saying, allow new in. We've wallowed, we've been in pain long enough, allow new in. Here we have the Three of Pentacles here. It's also coming out with the Six of Cups. And that can talk about connections with people who we are very, very connected to. It's like a soul pull. It's like being around folks who, you know, at one point feel like they're part of our family. They're our children. They're our lovers. They're our soul group, our family. Sorry. And with the Three of Pentacles, it's almost as if like we have this position of, do I go, should I stay, in what way do I give to this person, how much of myself can I give to this person. It's almost as if we're trying to like leave the door open a little bit so that we can kind of reclaim some sort of either friendship or reclaim some sort of connection. And I need to preface this with, you need to, if you're going to do that, it must be coming from both people. It's not just for you to figure out, it's not just for you to puzzle through. Both people need to be saying, I'm sorry, I want something different. I change this direction. I'm choosing to recognize the connection and make a change in it for the better. Because with that Three of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, it's like you love a person, you love a connection, you love a group of people, whatever that connection is. And it's trying to find peace and harmony with it. And for some of you, that can be attained. For some of you, it's literally saying, pay attention to the feelings that you're having. Pay attention to how somebody actually has shown up in the connection and what they've presented to you, because that's a direct effect of how they will treat you moving forward. And with the Six of Cups, this can also talk about nostalgia. It can talk about the fond memories. So it's like we have all these good feelings about people and about situations and about the direction or the level of connection that something got to, and then it faded. And it's like here we're almost in this internal like struggle to figure out how to maintain some sort of moving forward here. For some of you, that's just not the case. For some of you, I feel like you will be getting some sort of either making or receiving some sort of apology or some sort of connection here. It needs to be with intention, though. This can't just be words. It has to be actions as well. Show me Queen of Swords. With the Two of Wands showing up for the Queen of Swords, or Queen of Wands, I'm sorry. See, I'm saying Queen of Swords because we're needing to be very mindful about how much energy we engage in, how much we allow ourselves to operate from our emotional body. This is about using logic and really kind of taking into consideration what we've been through, who this person is, who these people are, what type of connections do we want moving forward. And Two of Wands, it can talk about giving up on a situation. It can talk about no longer wanting to choose that direction because it really doesn't offer much in the way of opportunity. It's almost seen as like a mirage sometimes. It's almost seen as a waste of time, a waste of effort. And it's interesting because at the bottom of the deck, you now have the King of Wands. This energy, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, it's saying there is better out there. There are better matches out there for you. There's going to be somebody or some group that is much more connected to you. It's like you feel like you can be at home with them. And it's not just romantic, you know, even though this King of Wands is his card is called Cinnamon, which is used in a lot of love magic to ignite spark and to sweeten things. But either way, this can talk about entrepreneurs, people who go and build their lives separately, singularly. They take care of themselves. They're very much at peace with them being them, and the people that are in their lives are in their lives for a reason. They're not molding and shaping themselves into something that people want. They simply are who they are. They trust the process and they learn through their lessons. This is a very potent and powerful connection as well, though. So you may be on the road to meeting somebody that may blow your socks off, or may, even in not in a romantic connection, can be somebody that is just awe-inspiring and it feels like a good connection to have in your life. That's what it feels like. It feels like it gives you an opportunity to put one thing aside and to move forward with a different direction. And I feel that that is kind of the breath of fresh air that we need here, where we're no longer trying to hold on to things of our past, hold on to moments and memories and try to like dig up the, you know, the potential like connections that we have with people. If people need to go in our lives, we let them go. Okay, we don't hold on to it. We don't try to hold it hostage. We just release, because we have to tend to ourselves. You can't make somebody stay. And if somebody is actually bad for you, you move on, you leave them, you let them go. You know, we don't romanticize them. We don't try to hold on to the nostalgia of a situation. It's time to take action and to be your own person. And when you are that, now you start to vibrate with a different resonance, and other people who are like you come through. What's under him? Strength. So have patience in the situation. That card is also called Cayenne. So that's another one. It's, some people use it for love magic. I've seen a lot of people use it for darker stuff, but it's fire, it's heat. It brings things through. And cinnamon and cayenne, that's a very combustible energy there. So I feel that you're moving towards what you actually want, where this was more illusionary. It's interesting how that can happen. Okay. And can you give me one? Moving forward. Anxiety is coming out in reverse here, which is wonderful, Aries. I feel here it's like we're letting go of what we thought we had to hold on to. We're letting go of a lot of preconceived notions and ideas that, what makes a relationship worth fighting for. Why am I holding on to these family ties? Whatever the situation may be, to move forward on your own and to be present within your own life and to claim and to reclaim your space and your personhood. There's something freeing about that. And I think it's going to give you less anxiety than maybe you thought it might. So move forward, do what you need. I feel very positive here. I feel it's important to assess what we're holding on to or what we're trying to fit into a certain box or vision, and to kind of shake that free, because it's more of an illusion than what we might, actually be presented with. Wishful thinking and, you know, um, magical thinking can be very, very problematic in our lives. So just be aware of that, okay? I love you guys. Feel free to like, share, leave a donation if you want. I appreciate that. For some of you who have done that, thank you so much. It's very grateful. We are very grateful, my cats and I. And yeah, I love you guys. Take care. Bye bye.